All right, 7:08 is your time right now. And as the province moving to begin reopening this week, a lot of people wondering, what's the summer going to look like? And how are the ongoing vaccination efforts going to change this experience? So we rejoin our friend, Dr. Andrew Morris. He'll be part of a panel, a town hall today with the Sinai Health Foundation. And we're going to be talking a little bit about that. We had some great questions, Dr. Morris, just before the break. Everyone wants to know, a lot of people had questions about the vaccination. So I want to begin first with the reopening. So Friday, a lot of people anticipating. We know that it'll be limited for some patios. There's going to be gatherings up to 10. Do you think we are at a good point? And that's a tough one, I know, to answer, but are we at a good point where we wouldn't have to go backward in any stages?
Yeah, I think so. I'm very, very optimistic. I think we can see what's occurred, south of the border. And to be honest, we're exceeding what they realized in terms of vaccinations. We've been patient and cautious in reopening, but I think, we know that these vaccines are incredibly effective. And so as more and more of the population not only gets their first dose, but especially gets their second doses, we'll see our numbers continue to drive down. And I think we're going to have a very, very good summer.
Do you anticipate the reopening plan to get bumped up like we've seen, at least this one, by a few days, and seeing those phases just jump up if we're on the current path?
Yeah, it's hard to know. I think everyone's a little bit shy of opening too early because of, we still have a healthcare system that's very stressed. So I think everyone's cautious about that. We still have hundreds of patients in intensive care units, and we still are getting patients admitted to hospital. But on the other hand, I think we're seeing a really rapid decline in cases. I expect that that's probably going to accelerate. So I'm hopeful we'll at least be on schedule, if not a little bit ahead of schedule with reopening.
That would be nice. There's a lot of concern, speaking of the Delta variant, so that variant first detected in India. How do you think this will come into play, and will it throw a wrench into some of the plans?
I think it's an unknown. One thing I'll point out is that with 2 doses of the vaccine, it's, they're very effective even against this variant. And on top of that, even though we will see the number of cases or the proportion of cases due to this variant increase over time, the sheer fact of the numbers dropping dramatically should make this hopefully not much of a story. And, I think it's something we need to watch really carefully. But that replication factor, that R number that everyone always talks about, at the moment, it's less than 1 for the Delta variant. So again, I'm pretty optimistic.
Finally, for you, Dr. Morris, looking through the summer and ahead into the fall, a lot of parents are concerned. Are we going to have a safe September? We saw Moderna seeking approval from Health Canada for use of their vaccine for teens 12+. Pfizer already approved here in Canada. How much of a factor will this come into play in getting our youth vaccinated, our adolescents vaccinated, in order to have that safe school year come September?
Yeah, I think it's really important that we get as many people vaccinated as possible, including kids. I think, it'll be 12 and up almost certainly. It's already started that with the Pfizer. I know my teen daughter got her vaccine. And, if we can have a large percentage of school kids vaccinated, it will keep the school place safe for the kids and for the teachers. And that's going to help everyone, right? So if we have low numbers circulating, it will make a school year very safe. Of course, we need to make schools as safe as possible as well.
Yeah, we sure do. Dr. Andrew Morris, I'm going to put up a website here, supportsinai.ca/Sinai Live. We're going to be talking again this afternoon. I'll be moderating a conversation at Town Hall with you and a number of experts from the Sinai Health Foundation. And so if your question didn't get answered here, I encourage you to enroll in that. It is free. Join in on the conversation from 2 to 3 p.m. today. We'll talk to you this afternoon. Thank you so much for that, Dr. Morris.
Thanks so much. Bye now.
A lot of great questions from our viewers as well today. All right, right now it is 7:12. As we talk about reopening, we're going to join the gang.